November. Noviembre.
November.
It's an occasion that people have waited for an awful long time in both camps, and you know, everyone at our club certainly looking forward to it.
We do want to put our all in and give 110%. You know, you don't want to come off the field thinking that you know, you didn't give your all.
At the start of November, there was a Premier League first. For 90 minutes, England's top flight was 100% Welsh, as Cardiff hosted Swansea. Stoke found a unique way to get past the best defence in the league at the Britannia. After just 13 seconds of their clash with Southampton, Asmir Begovic became only the 5th goalkeeper in Premier League history to score. Artur Boric is embarrassed opposite number. England #1 Joe Hart was dropped after a string of errors, but there was nothing wrong with City at the other end of the pitch as they hit 7 past Chris Hughton's hapless Norwich. Arsenal comfortably brushed aside Liverpool at the Emirates. A goal from Santi Cazorla and a stunner from Aaron Ramsey, keeping the Gunners top of the table. But a week later they came unstuck against an improving Manchester United. Robin van Persie scoring against his former club for the 3rd game running. Undoubtedly the game of the month, and perhaps the season, came at Goodison Park in the 221st Merseyside derby.
When you came onto the pitch, it was like I was looking at the stands and people, hearing the people chanting, cheering, and with blue flags, and then I knew like today I had to be great.
We know it's going to be a hard-fought game, that neither side wants to lose, and we want to make sure that we come away with the 3 points.
It's Suarez and Coutinho! What a start for Liverpool! So Disco round the back. Skirtle, oh yes! They stamped it in for the leveller! Kevin Morales! But it is Luis Suarez, it's around the wall and it's brilliant! Barry. Great pullback. Lukaku! Just listen to the roar! Lukaku! What a turnaround! That's a great ball in! It's 3-3 in this seesaw Merseyside derby.
That same weekend there were also half a dozen goals at the Etihad when Tottenham travelled to Manchester. But this was a one-sided affair as City went on the rampage straight from kickoff. Jesus Navas opened and closed the scoring as Spurs suffered their biggest defeat in almost 20 years. A month after Ian Holloway left, Tony Pulis took charge at Crystal Palace. 6 points adrift, his record of never being relegated as a manager was clearly at risk. Fulham were being dragged into the dogfight. A 3-0 defeat against fellow strugglers West Ham was their 5th straight loss and spelt the end of Martin Jol's tenure. Assistant Rennie Meulenstein was installed as his replacement. On Tyneside, Moussa Sissoko's bullet against West Brom made it 4 wins in a row for Newcastle. Goalkeeper Tim Krul was named Player of the Month after clean sheets against Chelsea and notably Spurs. Alan Pardew was handed the manager's gong after further wins over Norwich and the Baggies made it a perfect November. Newcastle was 6th. Manchester United closed the gap on the top 4 following a strong month. Arsenal continued to occupy top spot with Chelsea and Manchester City their closest challengers. The 3 teams with new managers found themselves in the bottom 3, while Cardiff, Stoke and West Ham were looking nervously over their shoulders.